Hello, I'm Bernard Norcott-Mahany. I work at the Bluford branch of the Kansas City Public Library here in Kansas City. And I'd like to invite you to consider and maybe to join us for the next installment of the Heat of the Night Book Club. We meet, the next meeting we have is on March 11th. That's a Saturday at 2:30 p.m. And we will be discussing at that meeting Walter Mosley's book, Charcoal Joe. This is the most recent, came out last year, installment in Mosley's successful and very well written Easy Rawlins series. Easy Rawlins is a black man who is somewhat an unofficial investigator of things. He doesn't have a license. Actually, in this, he does actually have he is actually a PI, but in many of the books, he doesn't actually have a license, so he's doing these things unofficially. They're set in Los Angeles, and Mosley has used these books as a reflection on the black experience from the late 1940s. The first book in the series, Devil in a Blue Dress, is set in 1947, up through the late 60s, which is the time period for Charcoal Joe. So it's about a 20-year period focusing on the black experience, especially in Los Angeles where they're set. These books are meticulously researched. Mosley, must have visited L.A. and traveled around L.A. because the way he describes movement around the city in the books is phenomenal. I mean, it's dead on. It's well thought out. And he also considers the historical situation. So in 1947, that first book, Easy initially is doing pretty well. He's working at an airplane factory. He's got a good paying job. He ends up getting fired from that job, and then he ends up having to sort of start doing this investigation to make ends meet. He's an honest man trying to do the best he can in a world that is often against him. And he's got an interesting cast of characters who he encounters, both his clients, the people that oppose him, and he has a friend, a man named Mouse, who's sort of a hitman character and who is unstable. He's a friend of Easy's. Easy likes him well enough, but he also knows that Mouse can get out of hand. So we see these characters over a 20-year period, during which Easy adopts some children and becomes more and more sort of a caretaker for these kids. So I'm hoping that you'll drop by on March 11th to discuss Charcoal Joe by Walter Mosley. If you'd like to get a copy of the book ahead of time, you can come by Bluford and we can order you a copy. You can call us at area code 816-701-3482. You can also contact me. My email is bernardnorcott@kclibrary.org, and you can request a book there. Or just if you want more information about the book or about the series or about Walter Mosley, come up, we can have a conversation, we can do it by email, however you'd like. But I'm hoping that you'll be interested enough to come up to discuss the latest and really the whole history of the Easy Rawlins series. When we discuss this latest one, we'll look at the whole gamut of those Easy Rawlins books, and there are lots of them, but we'll be focused on Charcoal Joe, the latest in the Easy Rawlins series. So, hope to see you on March 11th at 2:30 p.m. here at Bluford.